Welcome back to Soul of Jazz, where we have been enjoying nothing but good soul and jazz music. Before the ad break, we had some good soul therapy, but right now, I think it's about time that we jazz it up with our jazz moment of the week. Soul of Jazz.
To me, I can't eat, I cannot sleep, and I'm not the same anymore. No, no, I don't know what to do, 'cause all of me wants all of you. Do I stand alone at the shore? Now once I could turn away from everything I feel today, but now I wanna walk through your door, and I've got to love, body and soul, that you've got no doubt inside and out. We are body and soul. Don't leave me out in the cold. Just love me, body and soul. Body and soul. Do you hear me, baby? Soul of Jazz.
And that is what jazz music does. It leaves you begging for more. Now, I had a chance to sit down with our artist of the week, the Blue Hats, and they sure had a lot to say about music, soul, and jazz. Well, let us go see on how my chat with them went. I am now sitting down with our artist of the week. I'm talking about the talent that is behind the collaboration that we know as the Blue Hats. Brothers, welcome to Soul of Jazz.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
So Sylvester and Benis, Sylvester Mazinyane and Benis Bwikanyo, you both have your own individual careers. You know, you both have your own individual successes. Why did you come together, a pianist and a drummer, coming together to form this collaboration?
One of the things is that we've been playing together since like 2002, and it has been such a wonderful journey, you know, challenging but wonderful, because of there's all the great stuff that actually came upon, and the release, you know, of my album, My Soul, you know, my debut album, which was released in 2011, whereby he co-produced it.
Oh, all right.
And that was one of the most beautiful things that actually came about, and we mostly understand one another in what we do. You know, I understand him when he plays or whatever, you know, the musicality that he has, and as well as he understands me in whatever, you know, the writing that I'm actually doing, you know, in the percussive sense of a mode. So, you know, so it has been that journey.
Yes.
You know, and it has been something that we've been like talking about since 2005, somewhere there.
Yeah, just to add on that also, what's important here is collaborations. You know, it's coming together as artists. You know, like we spoke earlier, that we do it, and we will always have another artist that we think, okay, we can have them with us as a trio.
Yes, you can rope in different artists, but it is a collaboration. Blue Hats is a collaboration between Sylvester Mazinyane and Benis Bwikanyo. But Benis just said that you produced his album. So wasn't that a collaboration in itself? You know, what was the difference between you producing for him and you collaborating with him?
See, the difference would be to bring it up more. hence I said earlier to invite a different artist.
Yes.
Probably it could be an international artist or whatever locally, and to come and join Blue Hats.
Yes.
For that particular project.
Yes.
Yeah, it is just bringing it to another level.
All right. So then, Bro Benny, what is Blue Hats offering the industry that the industry doesn't have?
Mostly you find people like you find a pianist and a saxophonist, a pianist and a guitarist, a vocalist and a pianist. But you never find a drummer in a perspective point of view.
Yeah.
Coming together with another, instrumentalist. Especially, here at home, you never find those kind of things. Outside, yes, of the other side of Atlantic Oceans, those kind of projects are there. Sometimes you can even find a drummer with a vocalist.
Yes,
I mean? But it brought that sense of saying, you know what, it will be good for a drummer and a piano player to come together because of also, I'm from a background of a piano because of I studied piano than doing drums at school. I graduated as a pianist. So drums find me on the way, you know what I mean? Because of, I come from my childhood with that. So it's something that I used to. But I always loved to have something that is challenging. Drums, it's an instrument that everyone sees it as a challenge.
Yes.
But it's not.
It looks very complicated, those hi-hats and the footwork and the hand. It's a lot of technicalities.
It brought that, into saying, you know what, Sylvester, we understand each other better, personally, musically.
Yes.
So it's quite a good thing for us if we could actually work around, and this idea we should bring it into existence.
And do you create your own music or do you do cover songs?
All the time. We create music all the time at the rehearsal, in the studio, or wherever.
Yeah, because we creators.
Yeah.
That's what artists
music
are all
is creative.
We believe in creating.
Yes.
Even though we do actually respect what has been created before, because of it's what actually enhances what we actually we're coming up with. But we always also create our own.
So you still have other projects in the pipeline. You are not yet in studio. You're working on your album, but for now you are a performing collaboration, a performing duo, and you also have a tour coming up. Can you tell us more about it?
We come from the township. I grew up in Kasi, in Mabuza, and we relate in music like that. Look, we play jazz music, we play African music. But Kasi improvised, with the understanding what people want and what people expect from, in terms of sound and that. So hence we're going to be doing the township tour, Kasi Jazz Township tour. It is really putting township music at the level, and collaborating with other outside artists, could be an international artist or any other, but keeping it within
the township.
Yeah.
That's very interesting. So would you say that jazz has a different sound depending on where you are? Is there like a township jazz and a suburban jazz and a rural jazz?
Actually, we can say yes.
Okay.
But it also depends on how you see it or how you hear it, and on the other hand, and the influences thereof at the end of the day.
Yes.
So yeah.
Yeah.
It's a jazz. It's a distinctive sound. Okay. To others, we don't play like a straight ahead kind of that. But when you put a melting pot and the ingredients thereof, that's what we're coming up with, because of we fuse things at the end of the day.
It's interesting. I thought that you would want to be, politically correct and opt for a safer answer and saying, oh, jazz is the same everywhere. But I understand your answer. So, Blue Hats, before we let you go, please tell us in 3 words, what does soul and jazz mean to you? Can tell everybody at home there.
Okay. Soul and jazz, to me, it's something that speaks to the heart, that speaks to the soul. Both of them, jazz and soul, they go hand in hand. That's why this word soul and jazz, because of without soul you can't have jazz, and without jazz you can't have soul.
Yes.
So that's how it is.
You know,
Sylvester?
if I have to give an answer, I would say it means progression. You know, being progressive and taking whatever little material you have to a highest level, and that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is my understanding.
I love that. Oh, Blueheads, thank you so much for sitting down with us right here at Soul of Jazz, and we can't wait for more of your performances, and we can't wait for your album to come out, and that Township tour.
Yes.
It will, you know, set tongues wagging, because it's quite an interesting initiative.
Taking music to the people.
Yes. Well, hope that you enjoyed my sit down with our artist or our collabo of the week, Blueheads. Please go out and support them, because you will not regret buying a ticket to one of their performances. But don't go far, because after the break, we still have more of that good soul and jazz for nobody else but you.